I've actually done 3 group sound bath sessions, and I actually, after my first one, I was so impressed with the amount of healing it brought me so quickly that I reached out to Jill the next day and immediately wanted to schedule a private sound bath session. She does those, it's a very relaxing experience. And just the thought of having so many people in a room together. Usually when you're doing these, I've done it with a smaller group of 10 or maybe a bigger group of 20, and you really feel the energy in the room change the more people that are focusing together. So when she said, I'm going to do an event, almost 100 people, I was like, wow, I can't quite imagine what that's going to feel like. That just brings, it's a synergy, right? The whole of all of us is bigger than all of us, individually. So I'm just looking forward to that.
I've actually been to a few of Jill's sound healings, but nothing quite spectacular, so this was wonderful.
How was your experience today?
It was just beautiful, blissful. I would say that it's really undescribable because it's so personal. Each person, every person is going to have a very different experience, but I would say that it's something that you will never forget.
Yeah.
It was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful vibe.
Can you explain the chocolate and sound experience?
I can. It was like all your senses. There was still this lovely feel through the room, and it was like the feeling and tasting the exquisite, the chocolate, which I gathered like lavender, rose. It was like velvet. Tasted as it was going through all the different flavors, like velvet melting in your mouth, and it was a very interesting and unique experience. Yes, having the chocolate with the sound frequency.
Would you come here again?
Definitely do. I definitely want to recommend this meet.
It is not my first time at sound healing. It's my first time at a large event like this. I really like the energy of all the different people.
How would you describe this event to a friend?
It's hard to say simply because it was peaceful and energetic at the same time. I got to have time with the high energy and meeting people and doing things, and then a time to just center into myself and revamp what's going on inside of me.
How would you explain the chocolate and sound experience?
It was bizarre because the first chocolate to me was very earthy and dark, but when she played the F chord, the chocolate seemed to lighten up. It was not as heavy. It wasn't as dark and rich. It almost went further into like a milk chocolatey taste just by the sound. And the last piece was phenomenal.
Would you come back to an event like this?
Absolutely.
I thought it was awesome. I came with some personal things that I wanted to do, to boost some energy. But I found that I got more into the collective experience, so I had the benefit of both. I felt like I was part of something, but I also made a difference internally for myself.
Oh, that is awesome. Have you been to an experience like this before?
Similar things, yeah, smaller events. I've known Jill for a long time. We'll go back 20 years.
Okay.
So it's been really great to experience some of her sessions or healings. I think this is probably the largest event so far, so it's great to see that the movement's growing.
What do you feel about the movement? Explain that to me.
I feel like it's an important part of it. I feel like everybody knows that there's kind of some heaviness going on your end, right?
Yeah.
And but at the same time, there's a lot going on that's right. And I think that my life really is part of what's right. So hopefully I can keep it going.
I feel a little more lighthearted than I did when I came in. Much more lighthearted and open, actually. This is more open to just feeling what I'm supposed to feel, and just releasing what I'm not supposed to. Going through some difficult times right now, letting go of old energy, so just kind of releasing the element of the universe, letting better things exist. So, yeah, I would say gotta do one of these. It's like the kind of one of those things that is transforming. Absolutely.
How do you feel about the chocolate? What do you think of it?
The chocolate was literally like magic. It was magical, and like my mouth did like a whole symphony of. It was amazing. And I grabbed this card. It was great. Kiss and touch and kiss and magic.
I felt amazing. I felt the energies in my hands, through my limbs, and it felt completely weightless. This was a completely different experience.
Yeah.
And I would highly recommend it. Chocolate was interesting. I didn't really notice very much with the first two, but with the third, it was the cacophony of taste. So it was, the almost sour with sweet, just this whole journey of taste.
Was this your first time to a sound healing event?
It was not. I've been to Sound Healing before. It was amazing. I loved the space, and it just felt welcoming. I came in very tense and just kind of exhausted from the week and stressed out. And by the end of the event, I just feel very calm and relaxed and grounded and, ready to just take in the rest of the day.
Sounds like you had a good experience. How would you tell a friend about it?
If they want to do something outside of maybe the normal things that you see that are offered to relax or decompress, something that kind of connects you to a different space in your mind and your body to set you up for just being more peaceful and joining community and getting a different kind of healing experience.
What did you think about the chocolate and sound experience?
That was really awesome. Now, that was the first time that I had ever had anything like that. So the chocolate, surprisingly being vegan, I would have never have known that. And just the two experiences together just heightened your senses in a different way that I hadn't experienced before.
Awesome. Would you come back?
Definitely.
Would you recommend this event to others, and why?
100%. Just because, I want other people to experience the benefits and the healing that it offers.